A wise man once said, "You can have brilliant ideas, but if you can't get them across, your ideas won't get you anywhere." This is a story of how three college students, together with the guidance of their formidable thesis advisor, came up with the development of shoe sole embedded wearable energy harvester with supercapacitor. And it all started with one of them going on a run on a normal day. She was about to run, but then her gadgets ran out of power. On the way home, she thought to herself, well, what could possibly be the best way to go on, say a hike, and never run out of power? What if I could gather my kinetic energy into electrical energy and into my own devices, such as a Bluetooth headset or even a smartwatch? Thus come lots of research, two more colleagues, and a 3 thesis course. Various studies have used piezoelectricity in converting human locomotion into electrical energy, but the rate at which electrical energy is stored in batteries is relatively slow, which contributes to its inefficiency. In current times, there are no formal studies that aims to increase the rate of storing electrical energy using supercapacitors. Only batteries were used as storage device on a handful of researches. This is one of the applications of piezo which can add knowledge on wearable energy harvesting. Since supercapacitors offer fast charging and discharging nature, their application as a storage device for the low energy output of piezo are very practical. The idea of using supercapacitors as an energy storage device will provide a proof of storing small amount of the harvested energy in a faster rate. Piezoelectric materials have the special property of producing an electrical voltage in response to an applied force. Piezoelectric materials are physically deformed when an electrical field is applied to them. Conversely, these materials produce electrical energy when subjected to mechanical strain. The term stress is used to express the loading in terms of force applied to a certain cross-sectional area of an object. To cut it short, we came up with a sole that has piezo on it, so as you walk, jog, or run, it'll be converted into electrical energy. And if you're wondering if this has been done before, yes it is. And that's where supercapacitor comes in the equation. Supercaps are electronic devices which are used to store extremely large amounts of electrical charge. They have been a replacement to batteries for some time. Supercapacitors have the advantages over lithium batteries. Simply put, supercaps offer a myriad of advantages compared to its traditional counterpart, mainly because it has high charge and discharge rates, combined with its relatively longer lifespan and its high output power, among many others. It is for this reason that many portable devices today are inclined to utilize such material to power its systems, therefore pushing studies surrounding it in an unprecedented proportion. now I present to you our final prototype. Now for the right part, we have the right sole, the supercapacitor, and the charging and data logging circuit with smartwatch as its load. Now for the left part, we have the left sole, the battery, and the charging and data logging circuit with Bluetooth headset as its load. The researchers decided to set application of the piezo in the following locations: heel, toes, between heel and toes, and sole. The output voltages will be measured with the help of the digital multimeter. Each location will be tested 10 times and will compute for the average outputs. The location with the highest average outputs will serve as the final location of the piezoelectric discs. Factors would be the method of locomotion, running, walking, and chugging, and the presence of supercapacitor in the system. The levels would be the range of time it took. The responses would be its voltage, current, and power parameters. And for the jogging, we have Mr. Dela Cruz. And for the walking, we have Mr. Vito. And for the second time, we have Mr. De La Cruz running. And since you won't be able to see if the loads are charging while walking, jogging, or running, we decided to share it to you here. now for the gathering of data, we will be using the SD card from the data logger and plugging it in the computer. For both the test loads and test storage devices, running lagged faster rates of charging, which follows the logic that the more mechanical work available to harness, the faster the piezo can gather energy to convert into power, and the faster it can energize the batteries of the test loads. The evident case is that supercaps are much faster in charging compared to battery banks in all of these scenarios. Most notably, Supercaps took less time on its way to fully charge both the Bluetooth headset and smartwatch, compared to how the battery bank was able to charge it. This backed up the advantage of Supercaps as devices with fast charge and discharge rates, making it an excellent choice for the small-scale application.